I almost shed a tear, almost, but I still walked in stride through it. Yeah.
I think they've been extremely unfair to you.
Who was they though? We can't say who they is,
corporate
can we?
press. I'm not using the. I don't use the word as the way I guess you guys use. I'm talking.
It is
about
them though, isn't it? I mean, because
No.
because when you think about it, consider it. In 2018.
What do you mean it's not?
What do I mean? Like, okay, so how about? Are you leaving?
Are you afraid of the press?
He's gone. I'll say it right now. You guys want to bring that stuff up, and then
have
think
the
we're not going
discussion.
to have a conversation.
Like, have the discussion.
Like you think he's going to come in here and say, "Here's my pain, here's my suffering." I'm going to say, "I hear you," and then he's going to say, "And it was Jewish people," and I'm going to be like, "Okay, but don't you consider?" It's like, I'm not going to do this. I refuse.
Go, make sure he's cool.
All right, go for it.
I'm going to do the radio thing real quick just for
go
those of you who
ahead.
don't know what we're talking about. Tonight, Ye and his entourage of Milo Yiannopoulos and Nick Fuentes appeared on the Tim Pool radio program where a bit
Briefly.
very briefly, a bit of a
not entourage, groupies.
Groupies.
Okay, let's get it right. Get it right.
I've heard people say like he's the most brilliant inventor of our time. I'm like, well, wait, what? Like, what do you?
I will give him credit for SpaceX and Tesla, which are big. I'll say like
How
innovators.
instrumental is he to those,
SpaceX
though?
is like more like rockets, but like more.
Well, listen, they come back.
But he's not doing it.
They come back. What is it? They come back. Don't tell me.
We
You're
already
fucking...
had a space shuttle.
Stop.
What do you mean?
You're fucking lying to me. If you didn't watch that fucking rocket land back the first time, you're like, that's fucking cool. Okay?
Yeah, I watched it once.
That was fucking.
I watched it
hey,
once. I watched Ye walk out of Tim Pool 7 times so far.
But he didn't come back.
Pretty good.
He didn't come back. Okay, Elon made the rocket come
I
back.
like rockets that don't come back, I guess.
International Men's Day. Isn't that every day? Shut the fuck up, Karen. How about you go live, laugh, leave us the fuck alone?
We have laws like that too, and it's really weird because you would think that inciting hatred would cover things like race and blah blah blah. However, it seems in the case of in Belarus, the inciting hatred part has evolved into what the government wanted it to be. I mean, it tells you all that. Oh no! This is about racism and anti-Semitism, racism, diversity, and blah, 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 like all that crap, right? All that. So that if you turn around and go like that, yeah, but this could be abused, everyone can go, shut up, racist. You're a racist. You just want to say the N-word and you want to say Kanye's right. That's all that you're doing right now. You filthy racist bigot. I'm going to call your employer. However, Belarus has got to the actual end stage of that, inciting hatred against who? Against the fucking government and against government employees. That's weird, that, isn't it? It's weird how in every single instance when inciting hatred is introduced into law, it ends up like this. It's weird. It's weird, that, isn't it? If only someone was trying to warn people that is the intended end goal of such fucking laws. But hey, I guess they won't fucking listen until they're getting fucking the cuffs clapped on them.
So listen to this.
A racist sign was found.
A racist sign. A racist sign. How is it? So like, if you remove the stop, would that make it an anti-racist sign? Like, okay.
Founder Bellingham High School, and frustrated parents want to know what's happening inside the school. WBZ's Christina Hager's live in Bellingham tonight. Christina, the school says hate has no place on its campus.
But this side is problematic, but hate has no place on the but this side wants to stop hate.
Elisa, the superintendent sent out an email this week saying he's deeply saddened and that the school staff works hard to create an environment where all students can feel like they belong. But
so yeah, like you will notice the way they're presenting this is like, look. I will tell you how the journalists are presenting this right now. This is what the journalists are doing right now, chat. This is what they're doing. All right. This is what they're doing. All right. This is how they're reporting right now, chat. They're very careful. They're very careful because they know that like at any point that yeah, this is exactly how the journalists are treating this subject.
Go. This guy's not even looking. Okay.
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
Did you see that?
That was great.
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. I don't think there has ever been
That was
a better timing in the history of this show. That was so perfect.
Alejandro Gutierrez says, I think we will go back to collecting DVD movies to preserve the good stories and show them to our kids. No more new titles. Yeah, I mean, I've said before, man, just if you've got a movie that you really treasure, God's sake, get it on physical media.
Yep. That's something I've started properly doing now, is trying to collate and collect and figure out what I want to have before it's fucking too late. We're moving closer and closer. Do you know the special edition of God of War Ragnarok, right? If you buy it, it's like, oh, you get a physical Mjolnir to hang out with. You get one of the rings from the game that's really important. You get a carved statuette of like a thing. It's like, oh, this is all cool. It's like, and of course the game. You're like, yep, which comes in the form of a code.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. And what's weirdest at all is like it's like you get a steel case of it, and it's like you open it up. There are spaces for discs in there, but they're empty. You get a code. It's like, what? Give me the fucking game. Like...
Stop white hate, said the sign near the entrance of Bellingham High School. Police say 2 residents removed it when they saw it Saturday and brought it here to the police department. Concerned about the tone.
I don't know what led to it. I don't know why they put it up there. I don't know if it was a parent that's upset because of the way things are going.
Since the
Again, so ambiguous, isn't it? Like, is it because the sign was up, or is it because you think there's hate in the high school? Like, they just don't mention it at all.
Police say there are no security cameras where someone had propped the sign up along the main road.
And if there were security cameras, what would you do? Like, this is in the United States, right? It's not in Britain. So if it's in the United States, like, they have free speech, they can put up a sign. Or maybe you're going to arrest them for vandalism. It's not even vandalism because they didn't do graffiti on a wall or anything.
There are hate crimes, right? And they have hate crime rules in the school. So
wait, is this a hate crime now?
How is this okay? And how are you going to just send out an email and expect everything to be fine?
But like, they don't mention if they're upset about the sign. Or if they're upset about the fact that there's hate in the school.
Like, it's heartbreaking.
She says it's not the first time her kids have experienced racial tension at school.
I don't get it. So like, she's black, right? And the sign says stop white hate. And she's saying it's like, well, her kids experienced racial tension. Like, this doesn't deny the fact that there may be other types of hate happening at that particular school, right? It's just, it is very interesting.
I think Zoe's water's nearly ready. Yeah. This saga with the sleeping mat, I was saying to Zoe, I blame Brexit.
Yeah, I blame the Ukraine war.
Well, it's got to be one or the other,
yeah,
isn't it?
That's what gets the blame for everything at the moment.
Yeah. No matter that everyone's skint with fuel and shopping and petrol. Yeah. Blame it on Ukraine.
Everything is that, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. Government must think we're fucking idiots.
Yeah, I know.
This is what I wanted to say is like, as you get older, it gets easier to deal with the constant state of depression, but the depression evolves into something that you could never have imagined. The way, like the nature of the beast that you're born into, the nature of the yoke that you're born into becomes more and more clear as the ability to cope with it also increases exponentially, like a race at a dizzying pace. And you have to just go, well, I don't know which one's going to be worse next year, but it's pretty fucking, it's like Moore's Law. The depression, the complexity and the depravity of the depression increases exponentially with the ability to cope with it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Fuck it. It's like, oh shit, that's not working. It's like I need a harder copium.
You saw the Truman Show, right? When he's on the... Is he in the boat and like they bring the storm and they basically try to drown him and he's going like, is this the best you can do?
Understand how Timothy Dexter's mind works. This sailor was looking for stuff that holds ships together. So Timothy thought to himself, ships hold together. Ships go in water. What else is in the water? Whales. Whales are in the water. What holds whales together? Bones. Whales have bones. If bones can hold whales together in the water, then bones could also hold ships together. I will buy bones.